Hey guys, how's it going today? It's Zach again today. I'm just down here at our local park practicing some wheelies. Getting a lot better. A lot better. Just got to get my balance down still. And then once I get that, I'll be able to learn to start shifting. I'm trying to get that second gear wheelie down too, but I'm not having any luck. They all say you want to go about 18 to 21 or something like that, which I've never really been one with a speedometer. I've always just kind of done it by sound and feel. See, I can get up a little, but not a lot. But yeah, so today I just want to talk a little bit about myself, get you guys a little more familiar with me. You haven't really heard much about myself, so that's what this video is about. I'm back home and just kind of cruising in October, but and so today I just want to talk a little bit about myself, like I said. So, where to begin? Well, let's start with some of my hobbies. So, as I stated in some of my previous videos, I'm gonna go. I've been in FFA and involved with it for quite some time, and one of the things I did as my project was restoring antique tractors. I like old JI case equipment, and I have, okay, so let's start from the top. Well, the first tractor I got was a 1943 Ford Model 2N, which was a war model, and it came out on steel instead of rubber tires. And anyway, I got that one, me and my dad did, and we didn't do any paint work or anything, but we pretty much mechanically restored it, rewired it all, put a new head on because it had a crack, painted some of the engine. We did do some paint work, but basically just, you know, everything mechanically that it needed, we did. So we had that one for a while, and we needed a trailer to haul these tractors on because we had to always borrow a buddy's trailer. And before, that's a nice Pontiac. Before we got the chance to do that, we got a 1954 Case VAC 14, which is a wide front model. And previous to that, we had a 1956 Case 300 with a backhoe and a front end loader on it. And that tractor was a really good running tractor. We liked it a lot. And so we were looking for another case. Well, after we got that VAC, we traded the 2N back to the guy who we were borrowing his trailer. We traded him the tractor for his trailer. So he had to use more for the tractor than he did the trailer. And also, he was wanting to do me a favor too, since, you know, I was young and getting started and all this. So he helped me out. We got that trailer, and so we restored that VAC basically the same way we did the Ford, just a mechanical restoration, completely rewired it, put all new hydraulic lines on it instead of the braided ones that they had on there. And yeah, and so basically after that one, I wanted something to pull with because I tried pulling the VAC and it didn't have enough power to even move the sled. Now granted, the track was pretty wet, but still. So we decided to look for something, and we talked to some of the local collectors of case equipment, and they said that a good model for pulling would be a DC, case model DC. So we found a DC4, which is the wide front, up in Wisconsin for a pretty good deal. So we drove up there one weekend, picked it up and brought it back. And basically the same thing. It was good looking paint wise, but it ran like crap, needed rewired. I mean, it looked okay, but it did not run worth a crap. So we basically did that and rewired it, fixed it all up, and it ran good. So I pulled with that some, and then my dad was wanting one that he could fix up and restore, but without having to do a lot of paint work to it. And he found a 1943 case 43. He found a 48 case LA, which is a big model for those years. It had a 403 cubic inch 4-cylinder engine in it. And so there again, it was good looking paint wise, but not at all running right. I mean, we barely could get it on the trailer. And it seems like that's a common thing, that these tractors, you know, they paint them up, make them look good, but they don't run worth a darn. And us being mechanics, that's what we wanted to do. So he got that LA, we fixed it up and everything, and I liked it a lot. So I found a 1950 case LA, and I bought that, and I haven't started anything, but I got it running. It had 3 stuck valves and this, that, and the other thing wrong with it, but got it going. And then recently I got a 1941 VC for my dad's girlfriend, so she could get into the family hobby. And so it's been steadily growing. I bought a SC case that had a cracked block, and I fixed that up and sold it to a buddy I met online, and he still has fun with it and shows it and everything like that. And then I got into the garden tractors, because how it started was I wanted one to just take to some shows to ride around on, because a lot of the guys that collect tractors, they'll have the big ones and then get the same make of a garden tractor to ride around on at the shows. So I was looking for a case, and I found one in a yard, and I restored it completely, and it was very easy. It didn't take a lot of money, so I got into that pretty heavy. Actually went from 2 to 6 in 1 year this past year. So that's my hobby. I like to work on old tractors and motorcycles and stuff, but my dad ran his own small engine shop for a lot of years, and so I've been exposed to it my whole life, and you know, it's what I do for fun. So that's a little bit about my hobby. And dang, this is a rough ride. And I will get with you guys again soon, and you will probably hear more. So be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Hope you enjoyed my little background. Talk to you later.